Welcome to Run With It, BC's only running fitness and health show. Joining me today is guest co-host Tim James. He's a runner and host of Running One-on-One on News 1130. Welcome back to the show, Tim.
Well, thank you so much for having me back. It's a pleasure.
So tell us about Team Diabetes.
So Team Diabetes is a charitable organization. They actually represent Diabetes Canada. And it was a pretty cool experience I had last year. I got to travel with Team Diabetes, had to raise some money, $6,100. All of this goes to charity. And then by doing so, they reward you by paying for your flight, paying for your accommodation, and sending you out to run a marathon in a destination of your choice. So I chose to go to Jamaica. Very hot, but such a cool experience because I wouldn't have done something like that if it was just me. So had the opportunity to do that, and it was very worth it. And so I'm sticking with Team Diabetes and proud to keep doing more races with them.
Wonderful. So tell us a little bit about the show Running One-on-One for our viewers who may not know.
So Running 101 is a 30-second feature that airs on News 1130 on the radio every Sunday. And so we tackle different questions. I mean, you have beginners wondering, well, what do you do with your hands when you're running? How much water should you drink before a race? And I can get to a little more complex things. How often does romance spark from people who join running groups? I mean, you take some of those questions that beginners have or, more advanced runners have, and you put them toward John Stanton, the founder of the Running Room, and he's pretty good about filling us in on some of those answers.
Wow. So welcome back, Tim. I'm happy that you're here.
Still to come on the show, we have a chance for you to win a prize. It's a copy of The Miracle Mile by Jason Beck. We'll have that a little later on. First, let's head over to the Doctor's Corner with Dr. Zickler. The topic this week on skin health.
Joining me is Dr. Zickler with over 40 years experience as a physician in the Lower Mainland and more recently focusing on complementary care. He's also the medical director at YesWellness.com, which provides natural health products, and he's here today to talk about how we can take better care of our skin. Welcome to the show, Dr. Zickler.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be back.
So we don't take very good care of our skin, is that correct?
Well, you know what? We sort of disregard our sort of skin other than making it look prettier or smell nicer and feel smoother, right? But the skin is a vital, important organ, and we don't think about it as such. And we dress it, we cover it up, we do all sort of customization, but it is very vital. And the thing what people forget, it's only about 1/10 of an inch thick. And that is the barrier between you and systemic, what's inside you. So everything you put on your skin, everything that's exposed to in the air, the pollution, can be absorbed through your skin. It's a very permeable membrane. And so we lose sight of what we actually put onto our skin. And what I really wanted to do is to get and talk about a little bit, generally, how to keep your skin healthier. And as we were chatting before, is that your skin is really a reflection of your inner health. It doesn't matter how much stuff you put on it to make it look pretty. If you're under stress, you haven't had enough sleep, you're worried, you're depressed, you're happy, it shows on your skin, all right? And it's not just the eyes and the nose and the mouth. It's just your skin tone, your skin color, just the way your skin feels. If you're really healthy, it's reflected in your skin.
So how can we take better care of our skin?
Well, it's really important, especially this time of the year. As you know, you're a runner, you're outside a lot, is to really protect yourself and hydrate yourself. So we'll talk about protection first. So I noticed with the gear that you got on today, you're covering up most of your arms, most of your legs. And with materials we have these days, it's both wicking in terms of taking the moisture off your skin, covering you up, and being resistant to the sun. So that's the best way to cover up your hat, cover your head, and then any parts that are exposed to put a sunblock on it. And we're going to talk about sunscreen, sunblocks in a minute, but it's important to remember it's a sunblock. We don't want to have any sun. We don't want to have it filtered. We don't want to have a filter. So we're going to talk about that in a minute. So dressing properly, using the sunscreen, hydrating, good nutrition. So in nutrition, it is really important to eat well. So eating lots of vegetables and greens and fruits is really important, and that helps to protect our skin. We don't think about it. We think about it in terms of what's inside, right, and what's in our head. But our skin, it's important. It makes it healthy. Taking vitamin C and vitamin D, both of those products help you to have a natural sunscreen. So you have to make sure that you're taking enough of that. And we being in a temperate climate, we don't take enough vitamin D3. So it's important to do that. The other thing that is really important at this time of the year, and being outside and exercising, is that we sweat a lot. So we sweat a lot, then we wash a lot, we shower a lot, right? So so once we shower, then the skin gets dry. So using correct cleansing products, so all the chemicals in your soaps and things, all the things that you wash your clothes in, that you're wearing on your skin when you're sweating, because it interacts with all the stuff that you're wearing, and it's all wet. It makes a perfect medium to mix and be absorbed. And so it's important to use good cleansing products, healthy cleansing products, environmentally safe products, and then using moisturizers frequently, but again, really picking healthy moisturizers without some of the chemicals we're going to talk about later on.
Can we make our own skincare products?
Yeah, you can make, say for example, for moisturizer, if you use just coconut oil. And coconut oil, especially at a warmer temperature, is very viscous. In fact, you can almost make it liquid in a hot day. So you can just take it right out of the jar, Nutiva organic coconut oil, and rub it in after your bath. It disappears really well. If you want to have a little bit of a fragrance to it, that's safe. Put a couple of drops of your favorite essential oil. So if you like lavender, whatever, just put it on. If you have a little skin blemish, put a little oregano in it, and put it on the skin blemish. So things like that can be done. There are many, many more now safer healthcare products, skincare products on the market. And when you talk about what to avoid, we'll talk about some of the chemicals that we want to avoid. And you'll find that they're ubiquitous. They're in almost all the most popular brands of products. So if we talk about sunscreens for just a second, because I think right now, especially if you're outside a lot, we've been taught to sort of use sunscreens, like from the moment you wake up, put it on. Whatever makeup you got has got SPF something. Your lipstick, your lip balm, everything has got SPF something. Right? And we've grown up with that. Well, what we found is, in fact, the chemicals we've been using to use as filters, that filters the UVA and UVB rays, are producing more problems because of the chemical. So it's really important to make sure that you're using the right sunscreen. So most of the ones would be a sunblock, which contains zinc oxide, titanium dioxide. I like the product that just has zinc oxide. And everybody knows what zinc oxide is, right? You put the white stuff and it just sticks on you, you can see it, and it doesn't rub it. Well, they've got a little bit better in terms of formulating it. And sometimes they formulate it with botanicals that are safe and healthy for your skin. And it's made smoother and absorbs better. So I've tried many over-the-counter sunscreen with just those products in them, and they go on very nicely, and they're fragrance-free. If you want a fragrance, they've added a healthy fragrance as opposed to some chemical fragrance. So you can use those and use them just where you're exposed, right? And so that's a sunblock as opposed to filter. So the chemicals that are in the other commercial sunscreens, they just filter those, but they themselves become the environmental toxin.
So what skincare products would you recommend?
Basically, the general things that guide you are that they are organic, that they don't have any added chemicals. So if you go through the list, and you have to remember when you're looking at the list of ingredients, they list the ones that have the most by volume first. And you have to remember they're not required to list all their products. So some of the beauty products I've seen, they don't have a list of all the things that are in it, so you don't know.
Or hard to pronounce.
Yes. Well, the one if it's hard to pronounce, that's the one you want to avoid. All right. That's what it is. If anything you can't read very quickly, you want to avoid that. And so so if you say, for example, you're looking at a product that has calendula oil in it. Well, if it's way down at the bottom of the list, you know that there isn't much
Yes.
that oil in it. It's because these chemicals at the top, listed first, are there in larger volumes. So reading the label, looking to see, as I say, if you look at the label and you can't read it, avoid it. And similarly, if you look at that and you think, man, would I eat that? Then it's also better to avoid it. Generally, a really healthy skin product, you would probably be safe in eating it,
Yes.
as opposed to just putting it on your skin. So a lot of the moisturizers use neem oil or coconut oil. Well, you can eat those. They're fine. They do a lot of beneficial things for you, and you can put them on your skin, and you can use it in your hair, and you can use it, for chafing, and you can use it for mixing it with certain things like activated charcoal or natural vinegars,
Right.
fermented vinegars to put on bruising and sores and bites and that sort of thing. So you want to look at the instructions and the ingredients and to make sure they're organic. If there are botanicals in them, don't be afraid of the botanicals. Most of the botanicals that they use are basically pure botanicals, and there's not too many of those that are going to be a problem unless you were particularly allergic to a botanical, right? So just like any other chemical, synthetic kind of ingredient, you can be allergic to some of the botanicals as well that you have to pay attention to.
Good information. I just love, you're fond of saying don't put anything in your body that you wouldn't eat if you had to.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Dr. Ziegler, for coming on the show, and we'll see you next time.
That was my pleasure.
On this month's episode, I was in conversation with Canadian Olympic sprinter Andre DeGrasse when he was here competing at the Harry Jerome Track Classic. Check this out.
Now, when you close the show at the Harry Jerome meet this weekend, I guarantee you a fast track, by the way. Now you've got it. We are looking for a new stadium record.
What's the stadium record?
984. Can you close the show out under 10 seconds?
Yeah, I think I could do it. It's possible. We could do it.
Hi, I'm here with Andre DeGrasse, and welcome to Run With It again, and welcome to Vancouver, and congratulations, you're having a great racing season. You ran a 9.69 wind aided, and what do you expect to do at the Harry Jerome? Do you expect to beat the Canadian record?
I mean, yeah, if the weather conditions is right, I feel like I can do that, but I was talking to Esme today, and he was like, just break the meet record, and that's something I can try to accomplish tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy to be back here in Vancouver again this year. It's going to be a great show. I think it's going to be an amazing show tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to it, and I heard it's a sold-out crowd, so I'm happy to be here.
That's wonderful, and Robert Esme calls you the chosen one.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I love talking to him. He's somewhere I want to be one day. Won the Olympic gold medal in the relay. Great first leg. Call him blast off. So it's always good talking to him. He's a great guy, and I'm just happy to see him again at the meet here in Vancouver.
Right, and also too, you're doing the World Championships in August. Do you expect to beat Usain Bolt?
Yeah, I just want to try to go out there and have the confidence to compete with him and compete with the rest of the guys. I'm looking forward to that opportunity. Just happy to have that opportunity to race against him at his last World Championship. So for me, just trying to go out there and try to do my best, have fun, and we'll see what happens.
Who's more proud of getting your degree in sociology, your mom or you?
You know, we had our graduation last month. I was the graduation speaker, so she was just happy. She teared up a little bit. She was just so excited for me to accomplish that. She always wanted me to go back and finish school. She was really happy about the medals, but she really said, hey, you know, you need to go back and finish these last four months. And that's what I did. And she was happy, I was happy, and you know, it was a great moment for both of us.
It's wonderful. You have a degree and a gold medal to come.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks very much, and welcome to the Herald-Journal again.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad to be here.
And now it's time for our contest for your chance to win a copy of The Miracle Mile by Jason Beck. The question is, when was the Miracle Mile and where did it happen? To enter, simply go to our website on the screen, and we'll do a random draw on next month's show. And good luck. Welcome back to Run With It. Tim, I have to ask you, do you ever struggle with what to eat while on the run?
Absolutely. Sometimes it's what to eat before the run, not to get too excited and eat too much or eat too little. But during the run, actually, I don't like gels. I know a lot of people during the marathons love the gels, but for me, it's actually those little gummies that you can take along with you. And I try to have those throughout the race. So that's my preference for nutrition during the race. And then before, I think just the key thing for me is not to eat too much. Sometimes you get excited on marathon day, but I keep it simple, maybe just some toast and maybe an egg, but not much more than that, to be honest.
Test first.
Absolutely. Coming up on this next segment, we're also going to be speaking with Natalie Langston, some fitness tips on the run.
Joining me in the studio is TV personality and lifestyle expert Natalie Langston. Natalie is here today to share her tips and personal secrets for how to live a healthy and active lifestyle while on the go.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, so Natalie, tell us about, I know you're a busy person, so how do you stay healthy?
So I love to start my mornings with a smoothie in the morning, and I love Genuine Health. It's a great option for fermented vegan proteins plus powder. I love to put this in my smoothie, and it's just such a great option. It's great to support your gut and digestive health as well. And you can just literally put it in a shaker cup in the morning and shake it up with some water, and you're good to go if you're really rushed like I am in the morning.
It's easy.
I also like to use almond breeze. I add this into my smoothie as well. The creamy texture and then the hint of almond taste is just something that I love. It comes in a variety of flavors, chocolate, vanilla, original, and it's also just nice on its own. So then we have some supplements as well that I like to take.
So what are some of your supplements?
So when you can't get everything from your foods, I like to include supplements, and Sealicious is one of my absolute favorite omega-3s that I include in my smoothie as well. And that is essential for mental clarity, faster recovery, it reduces inflammation, and it helps burn fat.
Burns fat.
This is a great option. I like this one. And then a pick-me-up in the afternoon, or to fuel up pre or post-workout, I love to have a juice from the Juicery Co. I'm always going for their Beet Boost shot, which is great because it increases the oxygen flow in your body, and that is great pre-workout. And post-workout, I have a couple items that I love is the Pacific, which is a great energy boost, and it has a lot of protein in it. And this one is the Turmeric Tonic, which is anti-inflammatory, also good for post-workout.
Good for runners, you know.
Absolutely, exactly. Yeah. And then we have some food options as well that I love and I really can't live without. It's a great meal to have on the go. Fitness Foods is organic, gluten-free, and sugar-free, and you can have all of your meals prepared Monday to Friday right in the fridge for you. And they also cater to all sorts of diets, fitness competitors, and they have a 30-day fitness challenge right now to kickstart your health goals, which is great.
That's awesome.
And you know what, Christine, you'll love this. It's super convenient, and they deliver not only to your home and office, but even to the gym.
To the gym. Well, there you have
excellent.
it. I mean, that's cool. And what do we see here?
Yes, so we have a Fitbit Ultra HR from Best Buy in blue gray. This color combo is exclusive to Best Buy, and this is great because it not only tracks your sleep, steps, level of exercise and activity, but it also tracks your heart rate, which I love. And it's also it's water resistant, it's sleek, and it also goes with any outfit that you're wearing.
So a running app.
Basically,
Yes.
and yeah, and it tracks your heart rate, which is new for this one. It's great from Best Buy. And you'll love this, Christine. I love this kit from Sage. I throw it in my purse or my gym bag. It helps me to feel fresh and just feeling fresh and beautiful all day long throughout my day. I love the Goddess perfume and their natural deodorant. That is amazing. I love it.
Wonderful.
You'd love this. And it's just small and convenient. You can pop it right in your purse.
That's awesome.
So it's great.
So Natalie, let's share some exercise tips here.
Yes. So I have a few items that are great to put in your purse, your carry-on. They're that easy to travel with. I have a few options. Flamin' Fitness is a great choice for home workout equipment, and they also have cardio workout equipment. They are in Langley. They also have 48 locations across Canada in Vancouver, Abbotsford, and Kelowna. They're great to check out if you're looking for just some easy equipment to take with you anywhere, anytime, which I love. And that's why these exercises are so easy to do. And they literally take less than 5 minutes. So how can you lose? And
you're gonna
you have
demo?
no excuse at all either. So there's this fitness loop that we have, and this is great if you want to do a monster walk, which is also going to work your thighs and glutes and everything that us women want to work, basically. And so you can walk around like this down your hall or your office, and you're going to get a workout in. And these bands are really inexpensive. They're $5 or $9. They're awesome to have with you. And then if you can hold this is a door anchor.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this through, and you can literally change any door into a gym. And you can do a bunch of different exercises. One that I like is a row. And if you can see me here, just pull back here, and it works all of your back muscles, giving you a nice workout like this. And if you want to take it out of the door, there's some other workouts that you can do where you put your feet hip distance apart. You can do some curls. These are the bicep curls, and you can do a shoulder press.
So fitness on the go.
So really fitness on the run. You can take this anywhere you want, and I love this because it's great for traveling. Another thing that is gaining momentum right now is the Explode Bumpy Roller, also from Flamin' Fitness, and this is great for myofascial release. And this is just gonna keep you limber before and after your workouts, stretch out those muscles, bring some circulation to those areas as well. And now we can't forget the outfits so that you're looking stylish in your outfits day to night as well, because of course, fitness on the run, you don't have a lot of time in your day to change.
And we have some models,
That's right, we do. We have our outfits. Yes. So yours is a great outfit, Christine, and then I am also wearing Nomi New Designs. It's a local eco-friendly brand. And yours is a great outfit. You can literally take it from the studio to a meeting, and then you can walk your dog outside.
Exactly.
And you're looking stylish throughout the day, wherever it takes you.
Wonderful.
So if we can have our first model come out, Eva. So this is a great outfit for our soccer moms. Let's stand over here, perfect. This is a great look where it'll take you from day to night. You can drop your kids off, you run your errands, and you can also hit that mani and pedi and still look fabulous and stylish.
Nice. Really nice.
So Nomi New is a eco-friendly athleisure brand that has beautiful designs, and if you see with our next model, Freya, this is a beautiful First Nations design and also a great outfit that you can wear to the office. You can also take this to drinks with your friends and then a night out, because she has her heels on and her purse, and it's just very versatile from day to night. Thank you, Freya.
Great. And our next model.
This is Cam, and she is our sporty model. This is a great outfit for the weekend. You can take off the sweater, leave it on. It's great for running those errands as well, going for some yoga, or having a little bit of brunch too. It really will take you from day to night, depending on the accessories and the shoes that you put with it.
It looks
It's a great
so comfy.
option. Absolutely, and I love the color too.
Very much.
And
so.
now we're gonna get our models to come back out. They're taking off their sweaters and accessories so that you can see what they look like when they're ready for the gym, yoga, that CrossFit exercise
Yes.
that we were talking about. And then your outfit is, of course, great. You can take your jacket off, and this scarf is an infinity scarf, and you can easily wear it for yoga, or it looks great out shopping as well, which is
versatile.
nice. Are models ready? Yeah, come on in and see how easy it is to throw those off, and now you're ready instantly for the gym.
Fabulous.
I love this line. These are collaborated with a variety of international artists to create these designs that reflect their cultural heritage. These are some First Nations designs, but their goal is to celebrate different cultures from around the globe while celebrating emerging artists. And you can check out their designs at their store in Tawasin Mills Shopping Center or online at nomidesigns.ca.
Thanks for watching. Thank you, Tim, for coming on the show.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure. Always fun to talk about running, to talk about Team Diabetes or News 1130's Running 101.
I'd like to have you come back.
Absolutely, sounds good to me.
So if you have a question or comment about this month's episode, go to our website on the screen. For future episodes of Run With It, go to our YouTube channel. And until next time, run with it. Run With It is sponsored by Be Well TV, Get Out There Magazine, Hype Hair, Marriott Media Group, Steamworks Brewery and Tap Room, Skechers Performance Canada, West Coast Wellness and Skin Health Center, and YesWellness.com.